Today, we're going to get into 6 financial habits that are essential for securing your financial future. And as we go through these steps, we're going to talk a little bit more in depth. And I think inside of this video, you'll be able to see we have some good tools available for you when you're looking to get on the right path financially. The number one thing that we're going to talk about is tracking your spending. We're looking at being efficient with the money that's coming in and the money that's going out. You really need to be tracking your cash flow. How much do you have coming in? Where are all the dollars going, right? Because if we're just having our direct deposit come in and then our money goes out through credit card, through ATM, right? And we're just paying those bills, are we really tracking and monitoring where we're spending our money? So being efficient with that and looking at that will allow you to start to take steps to live below your means, to really take down the amount of spending that you're doing, but also seeing where all that cash flow is being deployed, because there may be avenues that you want to start to accumulate that money. In the description box below, we have a special tool that will allow you to digitally track and monitor all your accounts by uploading them and connecting them to what we call the Epic Wealth Builder. By doing this, you're able to have all of your different financial institutions on one landing page, and you're able to see, and it will track for you your spending habits. It'll show you all of your outflows of cash, but it shows you your inflows, and you can start to project out, helping you get on that path to financial freedom. Because the second step that you're going to want to take is really investing regularly. Start as early as you can. Invest regularly and really create that habit where each month those dollars that are coming in are being put to use, right? You want to have your dollars working for you. And if you make a point to take even 10% of your cash flow each and every month, and you start to set that aside and you start to build up a savings, and then you start to deploy that savings into investments, that's going to create additional cash flow for you. And the more you do that, right, you're going to start small and it's going to take a little bit, but it starts to build on itself. And as it continues to build, you can start to build out diversified portfolios of, stock market assets, could be real estate assets, could be businesses that you start to invest in. But if you start regularly and create that habit and build out those savings, that will help you get to where you want to get to on the next step. The third habit that you want to build in on your step towards financial freedom is looking at purchasing life insurance, and not just term life insurance to protect your family. Yes, that's one thing that you could be doing, and that is one of the many. There's also health insurance that people need. There's disability insurance. All of these different things can help safeguard your finances, but also looking at a cash value life insurance as a place to accumulate savings and then later deploy those assets. This helps you have more access, liquidity, and control when it comes to your dollars, and it allows you to have multiple uses of that same dollar, getting multiple rates of return because you have money leveraged through your policy into other assets that cash flow. This is a deeper conversation that you can start to explore. One of the members here at Epic can really walk you through that. So not only are we offering the opportunity to get on the Epic Wealth Builder, but one of our strategists can help sit down and help you design to see if a life insurance plan and using that policy is a right fit for you. And so step number 4 in habits is really looking at operating a business. The way the tax code is written today, the businesses, S Corps specifically, LLCs, these types of businesses are ripe for tax breaks and tax benefits to you. If you're a W-2 employee, you pay ordinary income tax, and there's not really much that you can write off. But when you're getting a Schedule C, or you're doing K-1 distributions and you have an S corporation, it allows you to really take advantage of the tax code that's out there. The 5th step, and one of the things I kind of talked about a little earlier in the video, is the idea of living below your means, the idea of prioritizing savings first and then investing. The purpose should be saving for investing. You do want to establish an emergency fund, because as things come along, if anything, the pandemic taught us that having emergency savings is one of the most important things. We don't know what's coming down the pipe, and nobody's there sounding the alarm of these things are happening or these things are coming. You have to prepare now because we know that they are, but we don't know what it's going to look like in the future. So prioritizing that and really building in that habit of, hey, you know what? I'm not going to spend every dime that comes in. What I'm going to do is prioritize my savings, and I'm going to prioritize it in a way that, yes, I have emergency savings, but then I'm saving because I want to invest. So I'm going to earmark that for investments and be able to deploy that capital when I have the right amount and the right deal comes along for me. And the last step is setting clear financial goals for yourself. You probably have an income that's coming in, and you want to start with a goal that's simple and easy for you to track, easy for you to monitor, because once you start tracking and monitoring, that's when things really start happening. So if you make a goal of getting to 10% of your gross income, being able to save that and put that away, or maybe the next step is you're already saving 10%, maybe you want to get to 20% or 30%, and you may be saying, hey, 30%, I may need to look at other forms of income. Now you're starting to formulate a plan for yourself on how you get to where you want to be. One of the tools that we talked about earlier, the Epic Wealth Builder, that will help you get on track, stay on track, and it'll help you plan out where you're trying to get to. And you can actually create goals inside of there, and it will measure and monitor how you're doing towards funding those goals and achieving those goals. So again, click in the description box below. There's a link in there for our free financial software. Go ahead, click that link, fill it out. One of the reps will reach out to you. They'll show you the platform. If it's right for you, they'll go ahead and get you set up for it. There's no catch. This is fully free. They're not going to charge you anything for it. So go ahead and click in that description box, and we look forward to talking to you. So if you're looking for a way to see how all of these pieces are going to fit together for you, click the link below and you'll have access to our Epic Financial Freedom Map.